Hey guys, Derpy here, and for the foreseeable future until Cat gets more merch. But we have some great merch today, guys. We have some brand new posters of Karina and my series. I might be a little biased, but I do like my poster. You guys don't even need to get them as posters. We have notebook versions so that you guys may write down your dirty little secrets into it. We will judge you. Anyway, enjoy the video, guys.
The content within this video is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everybody's already gone home for the day, but I still gotta go look over everything. It is kind of the thing about being a, researcher. Just head researcher thing. Comes with a lot of responsibilities, but I'd be lying if I said I just kind of would just like to, go home, take a nap, go to sleep. Whatever. You know what? I mean, all this paperwork will still be here tomorrow, right? There's nothing that says it's like time sensitive, so I could just take a breather, and if I'm wrong, I'm still kind of learning. I'd prefer not to be wrong, though, so I don't embarrass myself, but whatever. I need to take a breather anyway. I've been in here the entire time. And, now that I think about it, Harkman's been dealing with this since forever, basically. How the hell does he manage all this? I could just ask, or...
Miss Bailey, how are you doing?
Good, you're still here?
I had a suspicion you might have been a little, delayed.
Yeah, how do you manage all the paperwork and stuff? Is this time sensitive? Do I have to stay back to fill it out, or?
Unfortunately, everything in the Foundation is time sensitive in a way. To be very honest with you, most of it is bullshit.
It is?
Any relevant information that you find or conclude at the end of your day is usually either discarded or it's something else comes along to better inform whoever researches the subject. However, there are ways to help with this sort of thing.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, yeah.
I understand. I mean, I've been doing this for 40-odd years now. Understandable. I can give you some shortcuts, perhaps. But to be very honest, most of this stuff is as you go.
Like learning as I go?
Of course. Being a researcher is hardly easy, Miss Bailey. Especially a lead researcher.
Yeah.
For example here, many of your research, let's see. There it is. For one, and we are told by the Foundation that we need to write down every little thing that we need to do, or that we did do, to reach our conclusion or observation. However, some of the newer researchers take that literally.
I mean, I know I did.
Right. Well, I told you don't have to say exactly what magnification at times you can say, or what you adjusted it to, or how many times you adjusted it.
Okay. I should probably tell them that too.
Yes, or which files you opened, and which pathway you took to get to that file, except or when you accidentally opened the wrong file.
I don't think I ever did that, did I?
Not you, but one of your researchers did.
Oh.
Again, most of this information is practically junk. Not all of it, of course. But little things there you can cut around. The most important information, I'd suggest that you filter throughout the day.
All right.
Oh, and a bit of advice from me. Get a photocopier. It just makes the job so much more easier.
Is there a photocopier here in the office somewhere? Not in this room, but like, you know.
I was looking around for other researchers.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna pop up in the examination room.
Yes. But, yes, there are photocopiers. They're a bit hard nowadays. The Foundation makes them every now and then, but they're not exactly something they sought out to do.
Yeah.
I have a personal one in my house.
Would you mind if I borrowed it sometime? Or at least borrowed the use of it and I don't steal?
Depends.
On what?
I'm thinking it depends if you can bring me over some of that lovely chicken that your father makes.
I'm sure I can talk to him about that.
Quite right. But sure. I do most of this stuff at the house, by the way. Certainly a better environment for it. Better than this.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can do it at home because you don't have people living with you. My mom sometimes goes in my room to clean up, and I don't want her to stumble upon any files. Speaking of which, this might be a dumb question, but with this new, promotion, is there any benefits for my family?
Of course there's some benefits. I mean, you can upgrade to a different classification if you so wanted to.
I don't want to move away from you.
You don't have to necessarily. But up to you. With this, your pay stubs certainly increase as well.
Oh yeah, I noticed that, but I didn't know if I could ask for anything, but I don't think so, so.
You can also ask for some help with any, disgruntled neighbors, if you so wanted.
Like?
Let's say you're dealing with, and this is all theoretical, hypothetical, of course.
Of course.
Not taking any personal experience.
Yeah.
But let's say a neighbor of yours, they maybe tried to get into your apartment when there's no security there. And you can call one of security and they will get there much faster than they would regular civilians.
I see. Alright, noted.
Or if you need something for your brother, say he had diabetes or something. He doesn't, but in this instance, you'd be able to get your hands on insulin much faster.
I guess this does have its perks.
It does. Some drawbacks as well, unfortunately. The paperwork certainly is a killer.
Yeah, and I still haven't really figured out what I want to do for experimenting.
I could help you figure something out if you so wish.
If you have any suggestions.
Well, there is 498. Do you know what that one is?
There's so many.
No, of course you don't. Essentially think of it as an incredibly loud alarm.
Okay.
That can... It's not exactly good for the living, so to say. You could do something that relates to 001-A. Maybe it has an effect on them physically, or...
What? That does sound interesting, Dr. Harkman, but I've been spending so many years down here just focused on this goddamn fucking 001-A shit. I kind of just want to break from it, Like, I'm tired of working on stuff. I mean, I'm glad we worked on the cure. I'm glad we tried and did it, and I don't know if that was our it probably, I don't know if our team did anything to help with that, but, we did something with it. With, like,
You know what I mean?
Do it.
Do what?
Whatever you wish. If you wish to research 498 in a different setting than 001-A, then go for it.
There's so many to pick from.
There are a little over, I think, under 10,000 now, actually, if you consider all the ones that are outside.
Yeah. Pause real quick. No, don't go. I do have something I am thinking on. I would
Then,
tell you about it, but you know, I'm thinking maybe we could talk about it over a drink or something.
certainly. Why don't we take your paperwork, sort through it really quickly, and you can prepare a little speech on the wonderful organization system you wish to implement, besides writing down every single little action that you may take.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Let's do that a little bit and then we can head home. Okay, so I have a really good research idea. Thinking... Okay. 1471, is it okay if I bounce an idea off of you for a new research idea? Or theory, I guess, is what you could call it. Maybe? Okay, well, I'm gonna bounce it off anyway, and because it's about you. You see, I was thinking maybe there's a way we can make you, well, not really make you, we can see if you can help with Foundation missions, or at least communicate with more people without making them go crazy. Would you be interested in that? Uncertain. Is there a reason why you're uncertain? Cannot answer. Oh yeah, I did add that one recently. Will not answer. Okay, well, if you don't want to tell me what it is, at least humor me on it. I really think you can be helpful to people, and honestly, you want to make more friends, right? And, well, I want to help you, and if this is a way to help you by getting you to communicate with more people and seeing... Well, honestly, we're all kind of going crazy down here. Maybe people will be more open to seeing you, especially since you've been so helpful to me. Are you interested, at least, to give it a shot? Maybe. Okay, you know what? Maybe's a big thing, alright? And I promise you, you will not be harmed, okay? We'll at least do maybe 1 or 2 tests, see if you like it, and if you don't like it, I can think of another thing. But I should... Is it alright if I tell Dr. Harkman about you and that I've been seeing you? Uncertain. Are you afraid he's gonna be upset? Do you care if I tell him? Okay, then I'll tell him, if that's alright. I mean, at least we've got some way of communicating going. I can only see you through the phone, but it's nice talking to you. It's kind of lonely. I don't really have anybody knowing about what I can do or see or what I do at work, and you're at least the only one who does, so you're kind of like my only friend. Well, if you don't mind, you know what, it's not, you know, I haven't really been thinking about it, so I'm not going to think about it now with me getting dressed. I'm going to go get changed in the closet now. Please don't follow me in. Is that okay? Yes, okay. Well, I'm heading to bed then. I never thought about it until this very second. I'm going to be getting changed in this closet from now on, forever.